Shabbat Shalom, fam. The sun's about to come up and end out our Sabbath. Just want to get a little reading in first. Okay, left off on chapter 56. Left off on 6. No, 55 and 6. Okay. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright. Let's go. Seek ye the Lord, and when you find him, call upon him. And when he shall draw nigh to you, let the ungodly leave his ways, and the transgressor his counsels, and let him return to higher, and he shall find mercy. For he shall abundantly pardon your sins. For my counsels are not as your counsels, nor are my ways as your ways, said the Lord. But as a heathen is distant from the earth, so is my way distant from your ways, and your thoughts from my mind. For as rain shall come down, or snow from heaven, and shall not return until it have saturated the earth, and it bring forth and bud, and give seed to the sower, and bread for food, so shall my word be whatever shall proceed out of my mouth. It shall by no means turn back until all the things which I willed shall have been accomplished. And I will make thy ways prosperous, and I will effect my commands, for you shall go forth with joy, and shall be taught with gladness. For the mountains and the hills shall exult to welcome you with joy, and all the trees of the field shall applaud with their branches, and instead of the bramble shall come up the cypress, and instead of the nettle shall come up the myrtle. And the Lord shall be for a name, and for an everlasting sign, and shall not fail. Excuse me. Okay, it says, thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgment, and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my mercy to be revealed. Blessed is the man that does these things, and the man that holds by them, and keeps the Sabbaths from profaning them, and keeps his hands from doing unrighteousness. Whoa. Here we go. So we're in Isaiah chapter 55 and 13. It's a long one. No, 13. 13. No, 56 and 1. Okay? Check this out. Thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgment, and do justice. So keep your judgments and your commandments, your righteousness, and do justice, meaning do the things you've been doing. Judge righteously in Make judgments in your communities and families to improve it. Do not belittle them. Do not attack them, but correct them. Shame them. Shaming is fine, but you don't have to swear at them and look down on them. You can make them feel shame for what they had done, but shaming and attacking somebody is two different things. Okay, let's see it. Move on. For my salvation is near to come. So meaning, his salvation is, you don't have much time left. So you have to cleanse yourselves and change your ways, because he's not going to accept you in your present form. For my salvation is near to come, and my mercy is to be revealed. Blessed is the man that does these things. So he's saying that the men who do clean themselves, turn back to the Creator, and judge righteously, they will be blessed. And the man that holds by them and keeps the Sabbaths. So he says, also the one who does all of these that I had just said, and also follows the Sabbath. I mean, I got this. I'm on Facebook where I teach as well, and I'm part of like a community. And I had this one girl. She's an Hebrew Israelite, or she's child of Adam, and she keeps saying like, "Oh, you guys won't learn. This is tainted. We're not supposed to be practicing the Sabbaths. We're not supposed to be following this. We're supposed to wait for him." And then she goes, "We're Egypt, and we're this, and we're that." He's saying, keep my commandments, keep my judgment, do justice, keep my Sabbaths, keep the Sabbaths from profaning them, and keeps his hands from doing unrighteousness. So don't go with the crowd. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Don't do all the unrighteous things that everyone else is doing. Follow your own path of righteousness, of what your ancestors had done. This works for you. This feels right for you. This makes you whole. It allows you to grow into who you really are. And keeps his, let not the stranger who attaches himself to higher say, surely the Lord will separate me from his people. And let not the eunuch say, I am a dry tree. Thus saith higher to his eunuchs, as many as shall keep my Sabbaths, and choose the things which I take pleasure in, and take hold of my covenant. I will give to them in my house, and within my walls, an honorable place, better than sons and daughters. I will give them an everlasting name, and it shall not fail. And I will give it to the strangers that attach themselves to higher, to serve him, and to love the name of higher, to be to him servants and handmaids. And as for all that keep my Sabbaths from profaning them, and that take hold of my covenant, I will bring them to my holy mountain, and gladden them in my house of prayer, for whole burnt offerings, and their sacrifices shall be acceptable upon my altar. For my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, saith the Lord, for that gathers the dispersed of Israel. For I will gather to him a congregation. All ye beasts of the field, come, devour. All ye beasts of the forest, see how they all are blinded. They have not known. They are dumb dogs that will not bark, dreaming of rest, loving to slumber. Ye, they are insatiable dogs that know not what is to do is to be filled, and they are wicked, having no understanding. All have followed their own ways, each according to his own will. Isn't that what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen? We're following to our own accord, and well, the New Testament is fake, and they perverted the Old Testament in certain ways. So I'm just not gonna listen to anything. I'm not gonna have any foundation. I'm not gonna look at every recorded book and historical artifact to figure out what did they do to my culture and how can I repair it. What things are in here that are not corrupted and that we can use. No, it's just all crap. I'm not gonna follow the Sabbath. I'm not gonna follow nothing. I'm gonna keep doing everything under the sun that's unrighteous and never check myself. I will hold my head up high maka over all the people when I'm doing the same bullshit as them. Some of that do as I say, not as I do bullshit. No, we have to show by example. Do as I do. Alright, hold on. Let me mark this area because I'm gonna blast this shit everywhere we is. Nobody learns. Can't say nobody because we're learning, but let's get in it. Let's get in it again. Let's get back to it. See how the just man has perished, and no one lays it to heart, and righteous men are taken away, and no one considers. For the righteous has been removed out of the way of injustice. His burial shall be in peace. He has been removed out of the way. But draw ye near hither, ye lawless children, the seed of adulterers and the harlot. Wherein have you been rioting? And against whom have you opened your mouths? And against whom have you loosed your tongue? Are you not children of perdition, a lawless seed, who call upon idols under the leafy trees, slaying your children in the valleys among the rocks? That is thy portion, this is thy lot, and to them hast thou poured forth drink offerings, and to those hast thou offered meat offerings. Shall I not therefore be angry for these things? On a lofty and high mountain there is thy bed, and thither thou carriedest up thy meat offering, and behind the post of thy door thou didst place thy memorials. Didst thou think that if thou shouldest depart from me, thou wouldest gain? Thou hast loved those that lay with thee, and thou hast multiplied thy whoredom with them, and thou hast increased the number of them that are far from thee, and hast sent ambassadors beyond thy borders, and hast been debased even to hell. Thou hast wearied thyself with thy many ways, yet thou sayest not, I will not cease to strengthen myself, for thou hast done these things. Where am I? For thou hast done these things. Therefore thou hast not supplicated me. Okay, we're on 57 and 11. Through dread of whom hast thou feared and lied against me, and hast not remembered nor considered me, nor regarded me, ye, though when I see thee I pass thee by. Yet thou hast not feared me, And I will declare thy righteousness, and thy sins shall not profit thee. When thou criest out, let them deliver thee in thine affliction. For all these the wind shall take, and the tempest shall carry them away. But they that cleave to me shall possess the land, and shall inherit my holy mountain. And they shall say, clear the ways before him, and take up the stumbling blocks out of the way of my people. Thus saith the Most High, who dwells on high forever. Holy in the holies is his name, the Most High, resting in the holies, and giving patience to the faint-hearted, and giving life to the broken-hearted. I will not take vengeance on you forever. Here, neither will I be always angry with you. For my spirit shall go forth from me, and I will have created all breath. On account of sin, for a little while I grieved him, and smote him, and turned away my face from him. And he was grieved, and he went on sorrowful in his ways. I have seen his ways, and healed him, and comforted him, and given him true comfort. Peace be upon peace to them that are far off, and to them that are nigh. And the Lord has said, I will heal them. High says, I will heal you. I will heal you. But the unrighteous shall be tossed as troubled waves, and shall not be able to rest. There is no joy to the ungodly, says God. Higher. Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up thy voice as with a trumpet, and declare to my people their sins, and to the house of Jacob their iniquities. They seek me day by day, and desire to know my ways, as a people that had done righteousness, and had not forsaken the judgment of theirs. Higher. They now ask of me righteous judgment, and desire to draw nigh to God. Higher, saying, why have we fasted, and thou regardest not? Why have we afflicted our souls, and didst not know it? Nay, I say. Nay. Nay. In the days of your fast ye find your pleasures, and all them that are under your power ye wound. If ye fast for quarrels and strife, and smite the lowly with your fists, wherefore do ye fast to me, as you do this day, so that your voice may be heard in crying? Have I not chosen this fast, nor such a day for a man to afflict his soul? Neither though thou shouldest bend down thy neck as a ring, and spread under thee sackcloth and ashes, neither thus shall ye call a fast acceptable. I have not chosen such a fast, said high. But do thou lose every burden of iniquity? Do thou untie the knots of hard bargains? Set the bruised free, and cancel every unjust account? Break thy bread to the hungry, and lead the unsheltered poor to thy house? See, this is it right here. People use this and say that the Lord didn't tell you to fast. But he's higher saying, you know how, say, all right, I'll give you an example. When people work out and exercise, all right? When people work out and exercise, I'll give you two examples of reasons why people work out and exercise, okay? One reason people work out and exercise because they want to look sexier. They want to look prettier or skinnier because that's what we've been taught. So the correlation with that is they want to find a mate, or they want people to look at them sexually. Okay? And that's not a righteous way of losing weight and working out. That's not righteous. So he's saying that, am I supposed to feel good about you working out and exercising when all you're doing it for is to get pussy? Sorry for my language. A second example would be, I decided in my life, like me, I lost 80 pounds. I have lost 80 pounds. I was 300 pounds. Now I'm 220 pounds. All right? I decided in my life that I'm not going to let the world defeat me. And I'm going to make choices in my life to better myself and to become healthier, so I can in turn do more for my communities and my family. Alright? And through this health education and learning about health and learning about our biology and the manipulation of the health being taught to us, everything we know about health is wrong. So through this, I have saved myself from diabetes and all of these things that I was definitely gonna have within the next year or so, most likely. I'm in my 30s. My brother and sister, who are a few years older than me, they have this. So I was just going down the same path as my ancestors, my recent ancestors. Alright? Now I doing this for a righteous reason. Who you think he appreciates more? The one trying to do this, losing 80 pounds so he can get more pussy, or one doing this so that he can serve the Creator properly? That's what he's saying. He's saying, oh good, you fasted, but you fasted for the wrong reasons. And I'm not going to condone that or give you any credit for that. That's the problem. We have to think clear and with less wickedness and make decisions based on a clearer mind and better decisions, even though it may cost us money, time. It's not as important as the connections we make with our brothers and sisters and the healing we give to our communities and our families. That's way more important. Okay, let us go on.